Yo, what's going on, everybody? How's it going? How's it going? Happy Monday, guys. Coming off a very nice weekend. Had perfect sweeps in the Discord. I mean, I'm pretty sure we're like 8 or 9-0 in the weekend. So, big bounce back after we had a couple bad days towards the end of last week. But bounce back, crazy NFL games yesterday, guys. Those were fun to watch. Hopefully, you guys followed the NFL picks. We went 2-0 yesterday. We got the Chiefs as an underdog, which was crazy, and we had the Niners winning as well. So turns out the script was wrong, guys. Everyone had Ravens and Niners going in, so that script was false. Um, yeah, Baltimore just did not come to play today. That's all it was. They got shut down the entire game, really. But we got a lot of NBA action today here. Only one NHL game. Looks like we're getting close to NHL All Star break, so not really any games this week. I think there's like two tomorrow, two the next day. So it's very slim for NHL. So we're pretty much going to be relying heavily on NBA here to get us through this week, or I guess these next like 2 weeks. Um, but yeah, good action today. Still some injury news we don't know about, guys. As always, that's usually the big concern with NBA is the injury news. Donovan Mitchell game time decision. That is a 7 o'clock game, though. Um, no Julius Randle for the Knicks today. Pelicans, Boston. Horford and Porzingis are both questionable. Let's go ahead and check those. But I feel like they should be good to go here. Phoenix and Miami. Phoenix coming off a back-to-back. We don't know if they're going to be resting anybody, so not too sure about that. Hey, what's going on, Yvonne? How is it going? So yeah, as long as KD and Booker are playing, I think Phoenix are a pretty good underdog today. Yo, what's going on, JP? Utah, Brooklyn. Don't see any injuries in that matchup. Lakers and Houston. LeBron and AD are questionable, but they're questionable every single game. So I would imagine they're both good to go today. No injuries in the Spurs game. Don't see really any in the Minnesota OKC game. No injury concerns in the Sacramento game. Mavs, still no Kyrie Irving and Maxi Kleber. I mean, they're still missing some guys. Milwaukee and Denver. Don't see any injuries. Giannis is questionable, but this is a big matchup. I just would be shocked if he sat. And then Philly. The big question with Philly, they rested last game. They rested Embiid, Maxi, and Harris, their big three. So they're all questionable again today. Actually, it's looking like Embiid is out again today. And then Harris and Maxi are questionable. If both of them are out, they actually played a very good game against, I believe it was Denver last game. They played a very good game, missing their stars against Portland. We'll see what happens. Hopefully, they have a better game. Yo, appreciate it, JP. But yeah, unfortunately, guys, that Philly game, that is a 10 p.m. game. We're probably not going to know too much about who's playing. You'll feel more confident if Therese Maxey and Harris are both playing, but unfortunately, it is a late game. So my best advice: don't include them in your parlays tonight because, man, I just have a feeling they could rest them again, and it could be definitely a winnable game for Portland at home. You think Nick's going to do the 10.5? Let's see. Let's hop into the public money here. Yo, appreciate it, Jay. I try. I'll just give you guys the stats that you need, and hopefully the teams do what they do. Uh, yeah, Knicks 10.5, kind of a rough spread, honestly. I'm seeing if you can get them 9.5, 10.5. Yo, what's up, Books? You like the Cavs tonight? I don't hate that play. I don't hate that play, Books. I don't hate it. Clippers and Cavs. That was one of my toughest matchups to cover. Um, just because Clippers and Cavs are both playing so good. I lean with the Clippers, but I could see the Cavs at home. I really could. They're playing great. Yo, appreciate it, JP. I try. Yo, Jay, you didn't want 3 straight days on hockey. Let's go, Jay. Probably not the best day for hockey, Jay. We just got one matchup, so we'll see how the Preds do today. Yeah, it is going to be a heck of a good game. Like, I'm really wondering, what's going to happen. Just definitely, we're going to see what happens because Cavs been playing good. Clippers been playing so good. Quietly, no one's been talking about the Clippers, how well they've been playing. So it's tough. It's a love or hate with the NHL facts. You gotta understand teams aren't going to show up a lot of nights. Some nights they do. Hockey's a very tough sport. Randall ain't been too hot lately. Nah, Randall's been pretty bad. Well, Randall's out tonight, so I don't think Randall being out matters too much, but they'll definitely miss him. You like the Spurs today? I like this. I like the Spurs at home. We'll see. We'll hop into public money, guys. 85% of the money is on the Clippers minus 1.5 today. 86% of that money is on the under 226. And then 85% of the money on the Clippers today. Everyone's on the Clippers today. But I still think there's good plus money with the Cavs. So I don't hate the Cavs. That'll be a battle. One thing I've noticed with NBA, not every time, obviously, but a lot of times I've seen you get these teams that are 1, 2 point favorites. Man, sometimes the games can get out of hand on either side. So be careful on those. Yo, what's going on, JK? Yo, what's going on, Eddie? Predators or Senators tonight? I'm liking the Preds on the road. I'm liking the Preds on the road. I've been kind of keeping track of these 2 game slates, 2 to 3 game slates on hockey. The Preds, I'm sorry, the underdogs have been taking these really small nights with 2 or 3 games. It's been a lot of underdogs hitting that like a pretty high rate. So I'd still take a shot with the underdogs here. Boston -9. I like Boston. Pelicans, we've shown they've been able to get blown out a lot. And I think Celtics are good. I'll hop into that one in a second. Preds +1.5. Yeah, no, I like Preds on the puck line. Clippers and OKC. Yeah, that's a good nice odds for 2 close games. I do like OKC at home here. Since goalie tonight is terrible. Yeah, I think it's a good spot for the Preds. I think they can bounce back for sure. Lean over in that hockey game. I don't hate the over, but the Preds' last 7 games have all been under. So that's one key stat that I did find today was their last like 2 weeks have all been unders. So just keep that in mind. Knicks and Hornets, 86% of the money on the Knicks -9.5, 86% of the money on that over 219, and then 76% of the money is on the Knicks money line, guys. A lot of people liking the Knicks. Can't blame you. Hornets are bad. I mean, they have the ability to get beat by 40 on any given night. Evan Mobley and Donovan Mitchell game time decisions. I mean, well, Evan Mobley's been out for a while. I'm just going to assume he's not playing. If he does, that would be nice. But without Donovan Mitchell, I think we're going to see some big line movement. Like Clippers will probably be like 5 to 7 point favorites without Donovan Mitchell. So definitely be sure to check his status. That's why I do like the Clippers. I don't see any concerns with the Clippers today, injury wise. Oh no, I wouldn't be shocked if it hit either books. It's a one-game slate. I don't know what's gonna happen. You like the Rockets tonight too? Crazy. That line's weird, man. That's a 1 point. They're a favorite against the Lakers. Kind of crazy. Yo, Carlos, 3 Monday NBA. I don't know what you're asking, my friend. Clippers wiped the floor with the Celtics. Couldn't believe that game. That was a crazy game, JK. I did like them. They were like 7 points underdogs, I believe, and they just mopped the floor with the Celtics. So that was crazy. Um, but yeah, I like the Clippers. I like the Celtics here. But yeah, Boston and Pelicans, 66% of the money on the Celtics minus 8.5. 51% of that money is on the over. Or I'm sorry, 51% of the money is on the under 236.5 today. And then 76% of the money is on the Celtics money line. Yeah, loving the Celtics at home where they play great. Had that bad game against the Clippers. It just, to me, this smells like a big bounce back spot for the Celtics. Chicago UFC. Eventually, I would like to. I haven't been watching UFC as much as I would like to. I would like to get back into it for sure. And guys, if you guys are new in the stream, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, guys. Like the video. All right. Jazz and Nets, another tight knit game here. 53% of the money on the Jazz -1, 97% of the money on the over 236, and then 91% of the money on the Jazz money line. A lot of people loving the Jazz. I like the Jazz here. They've been playing surprisingly very well. Jay Duke. I do like Duke today. I do have a little two-teamer with them in Houston today. So I do like Duke. Suns and Heat. Something's sketchy about this Suns game. I don't know what it is. Because 77% of the money on the Heat -2.5, 57% of the money on that over 230, and then 63% of the money on the Suns money line. But I don't know. The Heat are getting a lot of respect today. I'm not sure what's going on. And we got Devin Booker coming off just some heaters right now. He's coming off a crazy 60-point game. So I mean, he's hot his last 4 games. He's been scoring 40 plus. He's been on fire. Yeah, the Jazz are the better team. That's why it's weird. That's why it is weird. Any player props? Yeah, I got a lot of player props. They're in my did post them in my Discord. If you guys want to check that out, I will go over the free parlay builder for you guys on OddsShopper. Give you their recommended parlay for tonight. Player props. Yeah, Book is hot right now, and we'll see when he stops. But Heat have been awful. They're on a 6-game losing streak right now. I don't think they have any business being a favorite. I really don't. Yo, Mazio, everyone on Duke. I mean, because Duke's nice. That's pretty much why. Pretty much why. I'll see where the public money is on Duke here in a minute. Actually, I'll check right now. Let's see. Let's see if I can find it. Crazy. We got 77% of the money on Virginia Tech +3, 58% of the money on that under 146.5, and then 63% of the money on Duke money line. So the public likes Dukes to win, but the public is also on Virginia Tech to cover that +3 at home. Yeah, Lakers and Rockets. Another interesting one here. We got Lakers as a 1-point underdog on the road here. 88% of the money on the Rockets. I've seen different lines. You can get Lakers -1 on some books. You could get them +1. So 88% of the money likes Rockets on the spread. 99% of the money coming in on the over 233. The over is looking pretty good here. And then 54% of the money likes the Rockets at home. We'll see how well that holds up. Honestly, for me, you get Lakers playing pretty decent, nothing crazy, but they're coming off a crazy win against the Warriors. What a game that was. D'Angelo Russell quietly is just on a heater right now. And Rockets, I don't know. they haven't been that great. So plus money with the Lakers. I mean, that just seems like a great value tonight. Timberwolves and Thunder. 59% of the money is on the Thunder -2.5 tonight. This is a tough game here. Two great teams, same record. I mean, this is a very good game. 75% of the money on that under 224.5, and then 94% of the money on the Thunder money line. I like the Thunder at home. I think they're pretty good today. They play great at home. Both teams playing good. It's another tough one. I don't hate either side. It's a tough one that I hate to be on. Thinking about it, I might hold off though and just roll with the Cavs. Got to go with your heart, Books. Whatever you're feeling, whatever you have in your gut, you got to just trust that bet. And 27 people in the live, guys. Go ahead and get that like total up. Let's try and get that to 10 likes. Just 10 likes. Pretty easy. Appreciate it, Mr. GC. I see you. So yeah, Thunder and Timberwolves, very interesting game. We're going to see what happens. I expect a good fourth quarter finish here. So I don't know. I would probably lean Thunder. Seems like a lot of underdog type of games tonight. There are a couple underdogs that I do like, Mr. GC. Yeah, that was the stat, JK. Thunder coming off Detroit. I think they lost to the Pistons yesterday. I wasn't home yesterday, so I didn't pay attention to NBA too much. But yeah, I saw they lost to Detroit, and then Timberwolves lost to somebody bad. I can't remember. Maybe I think it was the Spurs. It might have been the Spurs. So yeah, obviously that was just that's how the NBA is, man. You're gonna get a game like that, and that's just how it is. But they'll bounce back. So interesting to see both teams coming off, I guess, losing to two of the worst teams in the league. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see which one rebounds. But yeah, crazy because I'm sure both of those were in your guys' two teamers for sure. Yo, what's going on, Emerson? Got to think OKC is going to bring it tonight. Yeah, you got. I mean, you got to think so for sure, for sure. More of a watch and enjoy kind of game for me. I feel that. I feel that. Definitely a player props though. I think SGA, he's been on a 30-point heater. Uh, a lot of player prop potential in this game. Chet Holmgren, some good player props. He's coming off some nice games. Um, all right. As one of the best players in the league, for sure. He for sure has. SGA has been hooping. And OKC's got a nice little team. They're playing very well. You think Ottawa going to lose to Nashville? I'm liking Nashville tonight. Appreciate it, Mr. GC. Appreciate it. OKC money line, Heat money line. What y'all think? That's a tough one, Mazio. Those are two teams I'm going to get, so that's tough. Yo, appreciate it, Emerson. Shout out to you. Let's go. But yeah, that's a tough two-teamer. Hey, I don't hate it. I mean, maybe they get home wins tonight. They're just up against two teams that are two tough teams. So that's tough for me to take. But hey, we can't all win. It could be your night. All right. Kings and Grizzlies, guys. Another interesting one here. This line was at 8. Now it's moved to 10. 71% of the money on the Grizzlies plus 10. 99% of the money on the under 223 and a half. And then 65% of the money taking a shot on that Grizzlies money line. Grizzlies have been really good covering the spread. Very good covering the spread here. So 10 points. Ooh, that one's tough. Yo, appreciate the sub, Daniel. Appreciate the sub. Shouts out to Daniel. Let's go. But yeah, Memphis. I don't know, man. It's either I think Memphis is going to cover today or get beat by 30. Like that's what I'm thinking. So I don't know. Memphis just is kind of scaring me. Lakers and Suns money line. That's a two team where I could. That's a two team where I could ride for sure. How we doing, boys? What's going on, MZ leader? Memphis is sneaky. They are sneaky. Yo, Jay Brown, what's good? Clippers money line, Wolves, Nets money line, Suns. I love it. I love it. Those are all good close games. Those are tough. Grizzlies spread plus 10. Yeah, it's a good spread. It's a good spread. All in the Senators, guys. I'm liking Nashville. I'm liking Nashville. Show me the money, bro. I got you, Daryl. I got you. Favorite pick of the night? Ooh, this one's tough. I don't know what my favorite pick of the night is. Um, man, honestly, Lakers money line on the road. Lakers money line on the road might be my favorite pick of the night. I don't know. I'm not impressed with the Rockets. I thought Lakers would be the favorite. So I don't know. Something about the Lakers money line makes me feel good about it. Suns goalie is bad. Be careful. They can score though. Yeah, that's a tough one. It really is a tough one. You like Jazz as long as they are favorites. They are 10-1 as a favorite. Good info, leader. Good info. Jazz up and hot, so I don't hate the Jazz. Cavs, baby. Hey, I don't hate it, man. They killed me in the Bucks game. Bucks were my last leg, and the Cavs just ripped my heart out in that game. It is a tricky slate. Yo, Jay, Blazers plus 9. I don't hate the Blazers plus 9 now. I didn't earlier, but Embiid out, Maxey and Harris are questionable. I don't hate the plus 9. Remember, when they were missing all their people, they played a heck of a game against Denver. Remember that. They were missing everybody, and they only lost by 6 to Denver. So they played a very good game. Yo, what's going on, everybody? 30 people in the chat. Get those like buttons up. Let's keep it going. If you guys are new, hit that sub button, man. We're trying to get to 19K subs. We've been hot the last few days, sub wise, so keep it going. Wizards and Spurs, another dud game here. 82% of the money on the Spurs minus 3.5. 85% of the money coming in on these over 241.5. And then 75% of the money is coming in on the Spurs today. A lot of people liking the Spurs at home. Two bad teams. I just don't have, I'm not a person that ever has interest in betting in two bad teams. It's just not my thing. But if it is, hey, go for it. But they did play good yesterday, for sure, Jay. Best of luck tonight. Yes, sir. Appreciate it. Two plays. Yeah, no, it's a weird night. NHL, not much action. NBA, some tricky close games. So, yes, sir. Best of luck. Magic and Mavericks. 55% of the money on the Magic plus 4.5. 58% of the money on that under 227.5. And then 79% of the money on the Mavs money line today. You already know I like the Mavs at home. It's not even a favoritism pick. We're playing the Magic. The Magic are, I forget the number. They're like 0-10 or 0-8 against the Mavs on the road. So, yeah, they have not been able to win in Dallas. And the Mavs shouldn't have played Luka last game. He came off that 73-point game, which was amazing. Played the next night, and he stunk. I think he'll be good tonight. Yo, John, what's up? Appreciate it, Mr. GC. Spurs, money, Jazz, Nashville underdog, Clippers, and over Dallas at home. I like it, John. It seems pretty solid. Yo, Carlos, is that guy out for the Cavs? Are you talking about Donovan Mitchell, I'm assuming? I haven't heard anything about Donovan Mitchell, but he's a game time decision. He's a game time decision, and they should be getting Evan Mobley back, which is nice. And you guys know how this goes injury news wise. We might not know till 6:30. We might not know till 6:45, 6:50. It's brutal out here, these NBA streets. They do not tell us info early. That's what sucks about this, guys. Like we literally don't know injuries before like 10 minutes. So like you can't lock in NBA parlays at like noon or in the morning. You can only look, but you just can't. Um, you're good, Carlos. You're good, my friend. It's all good. What's going on, Alfred? Clippers, Lakers, and Utah money line. I like it, Alfred. I like all those teams to win as well. Seems like a good three-teamer. Anything on hockey? Yeah, I would go Preds plus 1.5. That's all I like. That's all I would, or Preds money line, and maybe take a shot with the under. That's what I would lean. Shy over 40 points. Ooh, that's a tough one. He's been on a 30-point heater, so I think 30 points is pretty locked and loaded for Shy. 40 could be tough, but if you're doing it for a Hail Mary to throw $1 or two on it, I don't hate it because he can do it. And 39 people in the stream, guys. Let's go. Go ahead, hit that like button, guys. Hit the sub button too. Gonna be doing lives every day, covering NFL or NBA, NHL, all the sports. So appreciate you guys tuning in. Embiid, Maxime Harris. Yeah, Mr. GC. That was crazy because there was zero info on that at all. And out of nowhere, towards the middle of the night after most of the game started, we get info that the Sixers are resting their big three. That was crazy. But the Sixers played well. That's what I was saying. Sixers played a heck of a game against Denver. I had them in my parlay on the spread, and I was like, oh, God, it's dead. But no, they played very good. Yes, sir, Mr. GC. Yo, JK Thunder dropped from 1.7 to 1.66. Nah, yeah. Um, yo, Anna. How's it going, Anna? Also, guys, if you haven't, go ahead and hop in the Discord. We've been pretty hot, coming off a hot weekend. Love to have you guys in there. It's definitely worth it over the course of the month. And check out all these betting links in the description, guys. There's good offers for you guys. Amazing ones to get that bankroll right. So go ahead and check those out with FanDuel and DraftKings. See, another big one tonight, guys. Bucks and Nuggets. Another big one. 97% of the money on the Nuggets minus 3.5. 91% of the money on the over 238.5. 83% of the money coming in on the Nuggets money line. I'm liking the Nuggets at home. Nuggets play great at home. I've seen the Bucks travel, man. They've had some brutal road game losses. They really have. Yeah, Giannis is a game time decision. We'll see. Man, if Giannis is eventually out, then we saw without Giannis, this Bucks team is very bad. I mean, they can't really even win games without Giannis. Yo, sneaky cat. Charlotte money line. I mean, man, you'd be taking a shot with the plus money. I don't hate Charlotte money line, but man, I couldn't trust Charlotte money line. I couldn't do it. Preds for Senators. Yo, Mazizo. I like the Preds today. Is LaMelo out? They took him off the boards. Let me look. Let me see if he's on Prize Picks, Mr. GC. Yo, Vladimir, Charlotte or Memphis money line? Ooh, that's a tough one. Yeah, Mr. GC, I just typed LaMelo on Prize Picks. He's not even showing up, so I'm guessing he's out. One of them will cover today. Oh, Vladimir, if you're talking about the spread, I actually don't mind both of them on the spread. Yeah, Mr. GC, he's gone now. He's gone. You think the Wizards going to kick it up? We'll see, Big Rob. We'll see. It's just a brutal game, them and the Spurs. Also on Prize Picks, guys, they just even though I locked in on my Prize Picks, put them on my Discord already. Of course, they just came out with a 14% off offer for Jokic. His regular point total was 27.5, and they lowered it to 23.5. So could be a nice leg right there. You like them both on the spread for sure. I like them on the spread too. I think Memphis is. I think that Memphis is the better team that could potentially cover more. Houston over Texas. Yo, Jay, I do like Houston over Texas today. Sneaky cat. Pelicans plus 15. Blazers plus 15. I don't hate it for a teaser. I like that alt teaser, sneaky cat. Wizards stink. I live here. Trust me, we're not good. Oh yeah, we know they're not good. We know that. Yo, Allen Mall. CJ McCollum over 20 points. He can definitely do it, but man, he has not been playing that great scoring wise. It's been kind of rough for CJ. Sixers and Blazers last game on the slate, guys. 86% of the money coming in on the Sixers minus 8.5. 79% of the money on that over 221.5. And then 78% of the money on the Sixers money line today. I'm probably staying away from this game. I didn't add them in any parlays, and we just saw Embiid's out. Maxey and Harris are questionable. We know this team is not the same without Embiid. Same with the Bucks. When Giannis is out, the team they just don't even look like a team. So I don't know. Any good 120 plus unit bet? Not sure what that means. Are you saying plus 120 odds or higher? Or something to put $120 on? What about a Clippers and Cavs game? Yeah, I pretty much covered everything, guys. So now you can just ask me questions and I can go back over stuff. Clippers and Cavs, though, 83% of the money on the Clippers minus 1.5. 86% of the money on that under 226.5. And then 82% of the money on the Clippers money line today. So the public loves the Clippers. Portland money line, man, if they end up resting maybe Max or Harris, I could totally see Portland money line today for sure. And then NHL, we just got the one matchup on NHL here. Preds and Senators. 54% of the money on the Senators plus 1.5. 64% of the money on the under 6.5. and then 61% of the money on the Senators money line. A lot of people like an Ottawa at home today. One game slate. I mean, neither team been playing that great. Preds have been pretty good head to head here. I think Preds are a good underdog today. And I like the under as well. Spike up early, then drop. Yeah. Definitely probably because of that Embiid news for sure. Yeah, confirmed lineup. LaMelo is out. So looks like Miller's starting at the point guard position. That's the only confirmed lineup so far, which is crazy. You know, only an hour till game time, so should be getting some more confirms here sometime soon. I'll give you guys on Odd Shopper the free parlay builder parlay of the day that the site recommends. Take Shy over on steals. It's been pretty good at steals. All right, this is what the Odd Shopper parlay builder is recommending for tonight, guys. This is on FanDuel. What do the percentages look for on the Lakers game? They are all over Houston. 86% of the money on Houston on the spread, and then 56% of the money on Houston money line. So a lot of people liking the Rockets at home today. But here's the parlay. You think he can bounce back? That's a tough one. I like the Suns though. Suns are playing well. Booker's on a just scoring frenzy. So yeah, it is crazy that they're all on the Rockets like that. But let me tell you the parlay or Odd Shopper's recommending. We got, I think his name's Sam Merrill. I don't even know who he is to be honest. But under 2.5 3-pointers. Dante DiVincenzo under 3.5 assists. Karl-Anthony Towns under 23.5 points. Fred VanVleet under 3.5 rebounds. And Kevin Huerter under 11.5 points. That's what it's recommending for the parlay builder. Also, two more bonus ones. It's recommending Josh Hart under 3.5 assists and D'Angelo Russell under 27.5 points, rebounds, and assists. AD's out. Is he out? I sure hope not. I don't see anything yet on Anthony Davis. Booker's not scoring over 30. We'll see, man. He is on a heater. Suns, did they choke the last two games? Maybe I looked at it wrong. I could have swore maybe they were on a losing streak. Suns are frauds. Let's see. Um, let's see. What's a good 5-team parlay? Ooh, a 5-teamer's tough. A 5-teamer's tough. You know, you're right. Phoenix is on a 2-game losing streak. I don't know why I thought, but they're on a 2-game losing streak, but they're still playing well. That's not crazy to say. They're 7-3 in their last 10. They're playing well. Just a tough little 2-game stretch against normally Pacers and Magic. We would think are bad teams, but they're actually very good this year. So they're not as horrible losses as you think. But yeah, they've been selling because Booker's been balling out so hard and they've been losing, which is you just can't have. A 5-team parlay, Daryl. Ooh, man, I would probably go something that's more guaranteed. You'd have to take the favorites, but I mean, like maybe Knicks, Celtics. If you want to take the Kings, go for it. If you want to try all the favorites out, I think Mavs and Denver are good additions. I don't know about the Sixers game. I would probably stay away from that game because we're just not going to know who's going to be playing for that game tonight. Knicks, Spurs, Jazz, Memphis, Nuggets. I don't hate it. Memphis is very sneaky tonight. I like them more plus 10. Plus 10 seems very nice to me. And Spurs on a 2-game winning streak, so I don't hate the Spurs. Does the public like the Nets? Let me take a look. Public is all over the Jazz. 89% of the money on the Jazz money line tonight. Doc Rivers coaching tonight. Interesting. I was wondering when he would make his debut. We'll see what kind of effect he has. I mean, we know he's been a solid coach. Never been able to really get over that hump in Philly. So we'll see how he works. He's got superstars. We'll see how he can manage, how well they can play. Because yeah, the Bucks losses, they've been pretty brutal when they do lose. They really choke, especially in the fourth, especially in the Cavs game they did. We rocking with the Nuggets. I like the Nuggets. Is Embiid playing? From what I'm seeing, Embiid is out. From what I'm seeing. Yeah, it says Embiid's out tonight. What's going on, Munchie? Let's crush the books. Yes, sir. You took Bucks minus 2.5 for good plus money. I actually don't hate that. I kind of like the reverse spread, Steven. Reverse spreads are good. Like if you're going to take the underdog on the plus money, maybe throw a couple dollars or two onto them minus a couple points. So yeah, I think that's a good strategy. Thoughts on the Nets? I'm not in love with the Nets. I'm really not. I'm probably a public play. I'm probably lean with the Jazz tonight. Yeah, the public is 89% of the public is on the Jazz tonight, Richard. If that does help you, maybe if you want to fade the public, I don't know. Did a 4-game parlay, Suns, Jazz, Nuggets, and Sixers. I don't hate it, Munchie, but just remember, keep in mind, no Embiid tonight. So we'll see what happens with the Sixers. But I do like the Suns plus money on the road. It's just the only games the Sixers game kind of scares me a little bit. Appreciate you guys being in the stream. If you guys haven't already, hit that subscribe button. We'd love to see those numbers go up. Bet small have handled some money. Yeah, that's how it is for a lot of people, Munchie. Subscribe to the channel, yes sir. Elite Flame, yes sir. It's not legal in Georgia, Jose. I'm sorry. Let's see. Yeah, appreciate the subs, guys. And guys, one more like here. I'm about to get off the stream. Get ready for the night. One more, we'll have 20 likes, which is probably my most liked video so far. So go ahead and do that. Yeah, pretty much we went over everything, guys. A lot of good parlays in the chat. Hope you guys do hit a lot of your stuff tonight. Thoughts on the Magic Mavs games? I love the Mavs tonight. Luke is going to dominate at home. And Magic are 0-8 on the road at the Magic. I'm sorry. The Magic are 0-8 on the road at the Mavs. So that's a pretty key reminder there. But yeah, like the Mavs. Yes, sir. Good luck tonight, everybody. I'll be live tomorrow, probably around this time, around 6 or 5, one of the two, an hour or two before the game start. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, guys. Good night. Hope you guys all cash out. A lot of good matchups on the board tonight. And hopefully saw a lot of good parlays in the chat. So yeah, appreciate it, guys. Let's go Elite Flame. And yeah, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. And good